You're now tuned in to RadioDR.co.za.
Black House.
Black House Talk.
Talk.
Welcome back. It's been a minute.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
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 You hear that? You hear the contrast
Hi.
in the voices? It's like high pitched that side, and like
What bass, lower end on one side.
oh. I'm at 808. Sanbona ninjan.
Siyaphila. How
Oh.
are you?
Njani, guys?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm older.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday, Prof. It was Prof's
Happy
yesterday.
birthday, Prof.
9th of
Happy
June.
birthday.
He's old.
Gemini shit.
He's old. Gemini. Ooh. Gemini.
You are
What did
June,
Geminis
bro.
do to you?
Amen.
Amen.
They be breaking hearts, man.
Hey.
No, it's just half of us. It's not.
Just half.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
just-
not in the bad side of the
No.
heart.
I'm saying the other half of self.
Oh, okay. So the other half is good.
Yes, it's like the contrast of day and light. You can't have light without the darkness.
Yin yang shit.
So we have Ezra Tai and AyZee.
Artists, as usual.
What do you guys call yourself when you're together?
Oh man, Doublecup Houdini.
Doublecup Houdini.
Yes.
Oh, where does that come from?
Well, potent. What does a double cup stand for?
Twilight, yeah.
Nah, potency.
No, really.
Yeah.
Do you know where the double cup came from?
Where did it come from?
It came from the reference from Drake, right?
Yeah, it's 2 white cups and I got that drink. Could
Yeah.
be purple, could be pink.
Yeah. But it also came from coffee. When the thing is too hot, they'd give you the double cup, to just like not burn your hands.
That's old school. That's old.
You need to respect
know
where
the
you got
foundation.
where you got your sample from. Otherwise, you get sued.
Sibancane kodwa thina asikwazi ukukhofi sazokwetha sikwazi. Yeah.
So how did you guys like end up working together, man?
Oh, we didn't finish telling you about
Yeah.
Double Cup Houdini,
She's good.
you know?
Meet your
It's
train.
like, oh, friend, why? Awesome. Yes. Cool.
Well, Potency, Hue, the title of our EP is Rainbow Shit. So, we came with the color and all that,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Houdini, what's Houdini known for?
Disappearing.
And magic.
Walk into the
Magic.
Great Wall of China.
It's Inja. Whoa.
I got you. reference.
Whoa.
So why rainbow?
Why Rainbow Shit?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
right.
colors mean things.
Why Rainbow Shit?
Hey,
Ezra?
man, you're doing well. Do that thing. You're doing well.
Well,
Do that
It's like
thing.
a character for answering questions. It's like
You're doing well.
bedroom voice. Like it's intimate, bro. It's like it's me and you, bro.
Been on the chair.
we called it Rainbow Shit because it's so full of color. It's got different sounds on it. It's not just one sound. We mixed a whole lot of different sounds. It caters to different types of people as well. So, yeah, I guess that's where the rainbow in it comes from, the array of sound, color, Afro pop, hip-hop.
It's
Trap.
heavily,
All of the
like
pops.
mixed. Like it's not. It's out. You definitely do slip into like the alternative pop lane.
Yeah, it is quite alternative.
Yeah. I really enjoy it. It's really warm actually. With like it's colorful in terms of its like instruments,
Thank you.
guitars. Are like
Yeah, what, do any one of you guys play an instrument? Because like that was obviously it's like one of the first instruments you hear when you turn on the album.
but it's prominent.
You wanted to know if we play instruments.
I can play a piano a little bit. I'm not a professional though.
But you can get on the keyboard in the studio.
I can add this. I can do a little something.
But you guys produce your own music? Or
No.
outsourcing producing it?
We
No.
write our own
We're
music.
writers.
So we have beat makers. We go to
Yeah.
the studio. Like you get a beat maker or a producer, because not all producers are beat makers, and not all beat makers are producers.
True.
So it's up to you. Who's happy, and then they give you a beat. You settle with it, take it home, or you just like you coop up in the studio, get to the writing.
So
There's
what was
the
the process
superstar.
for the opening song on the album? Actually,
Pardon me.
the first song on the album.
What was the process?
Yeah,
It was such an
I enjoy it.
Exotic.
Like,
It's exotic, yeah.
It's
That's the name of it.
We didn't really start working on exotic
cool.
Kala though.
What
And that's the
happened?
lead.
What happened
Yeah.
was with Exotic, we were actually packing up to actually leave.
Yeah.
You know, because
It was like
We-
they
we-
were done.
we were done with the tape, and then the producer we were working with at the time, Usai, decided not. So I'm gonna play all an exiting beat.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, yo, he plays this thing. I'm like, hey, said,
And we
who's
recorded it
this?
right
Who?
then and there.
Who does this belong to? He's like, yours if you want it, my G. I was like, yeah, put that shit on right now. Put that shit on right now.
Kala
And
parts is asada.
Sashala, you know, we can.
Sahambana, yeah.
No.
We played around with it. We didn't really write all. I didn't really write all that much, you know.
We didn't even write. We're sitting on the edge of the bed. There's the mic over there. We didn't write. It was just
It
like,
was-
yo, man, let's do this right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Exotic was one of the songs I didn't even have lyrics for. And now it's time to submit lyrics and all those things. And I don't have
And she
it.
doesn't know what she said.
That's why
I have to go back and listen.
yeah. That was super cool. I loved making that song. That song was
That was
amazing.
fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, that was
you can
fun.
actually
Yeah.
feel the raw energy of it.
And it was.
How did you guys know you had something? Because, I mean, you work with, I've seen artists work with artists, but to be like, yo, we've got something that I think we can do here. How did that, like, moment come about with you two?
And I was always a fan. So before we became friends, I was a fan.
Sure.
I was a fan first. I was like, if I work with AyZee, shit, shut up.
Let me just say, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this on camera. Am I allowed to? Okay, anyway.
Like the mics will still roll, but
I met Ezra probably 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
But at the time of working on the EP, I'd known Ezra for 3 years. We first met at Kakasi, you know,
Yeah.
and I liked her.
We had an interview, but then was her interview, my interview. We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And then they played her song. I was like, oh, they're gonna play my song after her song. Damn.
so you felt the pressure.
No, man. Then I was like,
Who
oh,
show
they're-
us this? DJ Labs.
Yeah.
Asante.
And no
I was like,
Asante.
oh, they're gonna do me like that.
And then after that, I just kept, going to where Ezra was. Where I see Ezra on the lineup there, I'd
So
go
basically
there.
you guys became each other's fans.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fans of each other.
Yeah.
And then I
'Cause
sent her.
Ezra was popping in college, eh? Ezra was like college famous.
Yeah,
She was like a
Yeah.
short singing chick.
yeah, go chill out with
Like she's the short singing chick. Like everyone's like Ezra. Who's this short little thing? Why does everybody know her? Like, that's cool.
That's right.
So I met them separately, and I was like, it's nice to see like you guys are actually doing what a lot of females wish. Like, why don't girls just work together?
Well, we do work together. It's just like it doesn't
I'm
come
saying
out
it's nice
as
seeing
great.
you guys doing it.
What does that mean?
Energies clash, man. You know,
But that's with everybody, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Is
Completing a project, especially in a context
It's not
of
easy.
more than one person, it's tough.
minimal budgets, right?
Yeah.
what budget?
What
You know,
budget?
What you talking about, nigga?
budget?
Like, with or without budget, it's tough.
It has to be
It's
done.
tough,
it has
eh?
to be done. yeah.
Productions that get funded and still don't see completion. So,
Like this wasn't one of those projects where it was like you have to make a project, nai mali, do this and that. It was so freely done. You know?
Really?
Yeah. It was just like, hey, I have a beat from my producer. Oh, you have a beat from your guy. You know, we just started bouncing ideas off each other, recording this song, recording that song. Next thing we knew, it was like, hey, this is like a tape. Okay. Okay. So we have something here. And then it just went on from there. It's just like out of control. It's out
So
of control.
did you
man.
guys just record the five tracks that you have on the tape, or
Yeah.
just the 5 tracks?
Yeah.
Those are not the only tracks we've recorded together, though.
But for
the
this
project
for this
specifically.
project,
Yeah,
there's
just
none
5.
else. What other song do we have together?
Yo, Sipumagwi, what's this thing? Yeah, Paula.
Leave the things after the
Zida.
EP. Ingomaz, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We worked on tracks after the EP, but before the EP,
Yeah.
it was just we just made those 5 tracks and they just went on to the EP.
So with the ones that are after the EP, how's the chemistry? I
It's
imagine
still
doesn't
the
it
same.
get
I feel like
better
it's-
and so
I
if
feel like
you
it's-
accidentally bury old songs because like you're getting better at.
I feel like
process.
it's always just been on point. I don't know. I think everything
Oh,
Everything
confidence.
is gravy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just
I
a
can-
person in the shades.
It is. What's the hour right now?
It's ebusuku. It's the content ebusuku.
Hey, she said Tegwini, man. I'm in Miami right now. You better know. Hey.
I know you're from Chesterville.
Yeah, originally from Eswatini. But ngidalelwe la eThekwini, and I spent most of my time ngalana.
yeah, and then Ezra, where you're from Celestial Mike's hood. Whoa.
Where
Shout out Celestial
you know
Mike.
the kings.
Shout out Sky Wonder.
Ow.
Yeah.
The kings of kings.
What? That's that hood.
What's going on?
Yeah. And Ezra, where you from?
Mlaz.
Umlaz.
Yeah.
Umlaz. Whereabouts Umlaz?
Kapi.
Yeah. So two Lokshin girls out here about to take over the world. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. How's it like? Like, how do you guys? I don't know. How do we do this? Usually, I ask, how did you end up with music, Ezra? And then I'll ask you the same thing.
Well, I was born into a musical family, basically, so I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Wonke umuntu uyacula ekhaya. So when I
Yeah.
sing, it's not like, ooh,
There's nothing special.
uyacula. Nah, no, literally,
It's
there's
like walking.
nothing special about it.
Like she can walk.
Actually, there's people who I consider in my family way better than me.
Yeah.
Where I always tell people, if you think I can sing, you should hear my mom. You should hear my sister. You should hear
That's
my
pretty
cousins.
cool.
That's
Like, you know,
crazy.
those people can sing. So I've been singing at church, singing everywhere, you know. And then singing at school. Made my own choir at school because they wouldn't allow me in the choir. Ended up being the main choir. Clink, clink. Got certificates and like trophies and stuff.
So you killed the main choir.
Yeah, I did kill the main choir.
Beef.
Because who didn't like you? Who didn't like you in that choir that got you
I was
out?
actually, I think they had all right to be like, you're in grade 8 and this is a senior choir. But I was like, I can sing better than you guys, you know.
And then you started junior choir in the
Yeah, I
same school.
started junior choir, but then my performance, the junior choir is doing way more, and it's led by this little girl. We don't have a choir teacher. I am the choir teacher. Yeah, man. I mean, we could have made a great team, I think, with the senior girls, but they were so mean. So I was like, game on. Dude.
What girls, Pella? I need to if you come in. What? This is I'm the lead girl. I'm the lead singer
You
here.
know, it would have been so much better if
but
that
it's
chick
because
was
in
like,
general.
hey,
Yeah.
she's a young girl. I'm in matric. She's in grade 8. Come under my wing. We're going to shine together. Hey, Mr. Wenzu, dude. But now, you
people
know.
get insecure, man.
Yeah, you scared the girl. You thought she couldn't see the way where she hugs you into the situation. She saw the way where she's coming to take my spot. Yeah, well,
Man, that whole thing ended up being one of the reasons why I was accepted into music school.
oh, you went to music school.
Yeah.
Where was music school?
Howard.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
So you
like
actually-
it really was for hell.
Where I met you. Yeah.
That's what we met. Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's like literally, literally.
Yeah.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm alright.
No, I thought like maybe we met at a club or something.
We've
Because like
been-
obviously
we've
I
been-
know you,
we've
but like
bumped into each
Yeah.
other at clubs many a time.
Yeah.
That's why it tastes.
So-
Me so
penny just
show as
dropped.
well. He,
you're right. You're
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's me, man. And then a girl I went to school with was like Kona Bafana, Gold and Black. They weren't really Gold and Black at that time, but you know, they were still the same people. They have a studio, got PP. You should go try it out. I've never been in a studio ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Got big close, so got PP.
No. No.
Just so we
Oh,
make it.
therapy, good therapy. It is far. It is far. It's
Yeah.
like totally different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went there and like they welcomed me, bro. They were so nice to me, and then we became friends, became family. Recorded a song after song after song, and then first song at 19 was on radio. And then
Oh, that's sick.
From
It's
there.
quite an epic story. It's like overthrow the choir.
So you're doing this music thing.
I'm doing this music. I don't know nothing else, man.
Yeah.
This is me.
AyZee, tell me your
Yeah.
story a little bit.
Well, my dad owns a jazz club
Wow.
Y'all have a common lame ass story. I'm joking. It's not lame. It's not lame. I'm joking.
My dad owns a jazz club, so it like
What's the name of the jazz club?
Indibano Jazz Club.
Yeah.
So from a very young age, I was just like, surrounded by these big guys. I've seen your Sipo Gumetes in my house, Salailo Salota.
So you just had like rock stars.
So I just had these big guys in my house. They're here with the instruments. My dad went and purchased me a piano.
Yeah.
I think I was in grade 7 or 6. And he just had me go through piano lessons every day after school. I'd go to school, I'd come back.
That's cool. Like
And I'd play. I don't know how to play a piano, by the way. I'd play the piano. Went into high school. Okay, from primary I used to perform on stages like anything. If it was dance, if it saw me on the stage, I was there. So yeah, I did that for some time in high school. I sang at church. It was just yeah.
She didn't even know this.
I was a Sunday school teacher. I sang at church as well.
You were a Sunday school teacher.
Way too fast.
Wait. Let's dive into that rabbit hole. How did you become a Sunday school teacher?
Hey, what happens?
To tell you the truth, I didn't know any Bible stories to tell. I just picked up my hand because that was the only way to get out of church, was to go and teach the kids. So
it wasn't
It makes sense. It makes sense.
it was a strategy. It wasn't into that I ran after. But yeah, in high school I started writing for real, but I didn't know how to I would rap, but I didn't know how to count bars.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to put together these things. And that was around about the time when I met Sky, Sky Wonder. Because we live in the same hood, I went to a show once, and then I didn't get to meet her on that day. So she saw me pass by in the hood. She's like, yo, I saw you at my show. I heard you rap. I'm like, yeah, I try, I try.
This
She's
was the shy face.
She's like, yo, come through. I'd like to hear you, And I went there and I did what I know how to do the way I knew how to do it at the time. And then she asked me, yo, do you know how to count ball? Oh, she was like, no, let's work on a track,
Yeah.
She had some beats, I remember, because Suave, Mel, had come over and dropped over some beats.
Yeah.
So we went through her beats, and then she was like, okay, I need a 16 bar, from you. I'm like, what? What's a 16 bar? I don't know what that is. How do we do that? And then she taught me, how to count bars. And then she taught me what the word flow meant, switching flows. She told me how to construct a song, basically.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started working with the Foresight guys, and
Foresight is still Mel.
It's
Swallow
Mel,
Mel.
Kundai, and those
yeah.
guys. And then we dropped a couple of tracks. A Statement, What's Up, Jump Out the Boat. It was cool. And then
that was when Kundai was still shooting a bunch of videos for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah.
20,
17, 18.
I was going to do 12, but okay, so it's all a fuzz now. Let's cut it to be a fuzz. I can pick up. Okay, I remember that. That was the time that thing was still happening. Okay, cool. And then carry on.
Yeah, we did the relationship ended, basically. That's how that story ends. My relationship with Foresight, and so, but that was like after, we had dropped all these tracks that were played on radio.
Get you some buzz.
And whatnot, yeah. Buzz.
Only buzz.
Buzz.
I mean, yeah.
I'm back though. We're here again,
So have you guys been doing music full time?
That's
the past couple of years.
Yes.
How's that?
It's become such a norm. It's like you don't even notice.
It's like
it's
breathing.
like a job, or it's like an everyday life thing. If you don't have beats for me, do you have studio time for me? Like everything is music.
So what's most of your time spent doing?
Well, if it's not recording, it's writing. If it's not
Yeah.
writing, then it's the admin part of it, because you can't just like
Just
record a
chill.
song and
Then,
leave it
yeah.
there on the computer.
Yeah.
You need to do it yourself. Basically, we don't really have a big PR team.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
don't have
it's
like
a
a
lot.
PR
right?
team.
It's
It's
a
like,
lot.
yeah,
Did you
so-
post today?
Yo, bro.
Exactly.
I
gotta
suck
make the
it. I
post.
suck at that. Yo.
You gotta approve it.
Yeah, so
It's a whole job in
it's
itself.
yeah. It's quite draining sometimes, you know. If mga cabanga kakhulu, it's quite draining, but it's an everyday thing, like I said. So it's like
And you're correct with that, because now I mean, like, just with podcasts, it's the admin behind.
yeah.
It's not just uploading.
the editing, everything.
You
like you have
know,
so much
yeah.
to
It's
do.
very layered.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that you guys are at least happy about the work. You
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause-
happy about the work. I wouldn't be doing anything else, honestly. This is the one thing I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to do anything else but music, music and business, business and music, music and eating, eating and like music, everything music. That's what I want to do.
Well, then how's it been for you?
I'm learning.
Just things you don't like. isn't it?
I'm learning a lot. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things that I don't like.
Such as.
First and foremost, social media. My goodness, it's so hard to like, you know,
You gotta post.
mess around with, you know.
Literally part of the game.
Ish.
And it's not important,
Yeah, you know,
but it's so
I
important.
can't wait till I
Thing
can
is,
pay
AyZee
someone.
doesn't like pleasing people. She doesn't want to play that game. And the thing is, with social media, you have to play that game. When it comes to social media, leave being yourself and everything outside of that. But for social media, you gotta give people what they want sometimes.
I think the hard part with social media is trying to figure out how to post yourself in
Yeah.
a way where you are always being authentic in a
And
sense
Yeah.
of,
don't feel like a
It's-
sellout.
Yeah.
like that's the thing. It's like the minute when you start, you it feels like you start compromising on who you are. It's like for me, I always equate the idea of what's truly.
But as a
is
brand that's
portraying
selling, it's
yourself.
not necessarily always
So-
about you.
Well, yeah,
Most
no, but the thing is that
I
like
feel like
everything that you are, as long as like if you put yourself out there, right? There's so many people who can relate to it.
relate to,
Yeah.
yeah,
Relate to
relate to
everything.
the way that you are.
Yes,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's the most difficult things that you put out there that people are like, "Yo, I feel like that too," and it's like, but when you look at it on the surface level, it's like, you think that nobody wants to see it.
Yeah.
So that's the difficult thing about social
And
media.
and you have to learn the hard way that people sometimes just watch and won't like your shit. But they
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
And I
Yeah.
think as
yeah.
an artist, it's very hard to put stuff out there and get 3 likes. But it's part of the process. People will like down the line because, like I said, like I'm a fan of you because I see that you're still doing it, you know. And that's sometimes it's harder to win. Most people
Don't be
it's hard to
getting
win.
3 likes though.
Eh?
Don't be getting 3
At the
likes.
beginning, you,
man,
like you.
Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah, but work.
But
No,
no,
but y-
it is work. It is work. It's not. It's
Work.
like I'll
pain.
follow. Like okay, you can obviously know about the way I consume music, right? Like I'm hectic, and like
he
I'll-
found 1,000 people on Spotify last year.
Thousand-
1,000
Ooh.
artists.
1,400
1,400 artists.
Oh, you're
I
one
was
of
like-
those Spotify listeners. Damn.
But the thing, so I'll find artists and they'll have like 300 followers, and I'm like, your music is so amazing.
How?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it's like I'll watch certain artists grow from posting content that's strictly them. Like even Fred again,
Yeah.
watching
Kancane.
his journey of him post. Like he doesn't. What I like about Fred is that he never posts anything that's a performance, in a sense of the songs that he creates is that he creates music that has meaning to him. And I use the words to him because like sometimes you'll see the deconstruction of the song later on and like, oh, that's what it meant. So when he put it out there, it was super vague and very open
Yeah.
for you to find your way
Yeah.
in it.
Till he
And-
drops the visuals.
yeah.
And then you're like,
So, but the thing is that he's taken a long time to be able to build a slow fan base over time. But the people he makes fans of are here to stay. It's not like, oh, we're here
Yeah.
because you're the new Soldier Boy. Nah.
ooh.
Exactly. It's always better to collect. Like buying followers is stupid because you have no influence at the end of
When
the
you
day.
say
And you also
buying, what
don't
do
know
you
what
mean?
people
pay
resonate
for
with.
them.
You
Yeah.
pay for followers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
You can buy
What?
followers.
Where?
There's something called click farms, right?
Yeah.
They like mostly majority of them are in India, and it's literally like well, now they tap farms because they don't use computers anymore. They have
Are we
like
about
a
to
bunch
buy
of
some
phones,
followers?
Yeah.
and they
dog?
liking
What?
like.
I mean, if
Don't
they
do
for
it.
sale.
It's
bad.
No,
And it's also bad for the
useless.
algorithm as well.
Yeah.
Because like the things that the algorithm has to figure you out
Yeah.
through the kind of people that arrive. to
Oh,
your
la
platform.
20,000
So when you
followers
have-
with 5 likes.
Yeah. So when you have
Yeah.
like, let's imagine
Yeah.
you
It's
have,
embarrassing.
if you have like 200
Yeah.
legit followers,
Yeah.
right, and 20,000 random
R-
farm
yeah.
followers, their algorithm in terms of all the things they're following is going to mess up the kind of attention it's going to try to send to
From
you.
you.
Got it.
So it's
yeah.
like whereby if you just have the 200 quality ones, like everybody who has similar traits to these 200 will eventually like,
End
the
up on
algorithm will
you.
try to plug them into
Yeah.
you over
Yeah.
time. So it's a lot better to actually
Because
have
it's organically
Yes.
figuring out if people like this, they're going to like this.
Yeah.
So you're messing up your own road to you by doing
Yeah.
this.
By
Thing as a-
adding these.
buying listeners on
Yeah.
Spotify is because there's so much random data. Like it looks like it's gonna look like you have followers in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't.
And then what it does
Oh,
is
I've
that
seen that on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
and
I've
the
crazy.
algorithm's
seen
going to go and
that.
suggest all those, all gang is going to suggest you to people who are similar to this fake group of people.
They're like
And then
Bangra.
eventually
Not
the
what you
algorithm's going to
think.
be like, yo, she sucks.
I don't like what she got to
We
offer.
don't like this.
They're not responding.
Yeah, but so it's a dangerous game. That's why I'm saying social media is everything, but it's also not everything. It's like sex in a relationship, really. It's like
If it's shit, it's 90% of the relationship. If it's good, it's only like 10% of the relationship.
yeah, and you can't make it a thing.
Nah, beg to differ, but okay.
Sex and money, right?
Listen, I can teach you. If I
Ah,
can
no.
you know,
Like the thing is,
teach you what I like.
I do agree with the idea.
I
but
can
your
teach
partner
Of
has
teaching.
Teach
the thing is,
Yay.
the thing is, you can get stuck in teacher student mode.
That's okay.
No, you
I
can't
like
get.
to dominate.
There's no
I
getting
don't mind.
stuck.
Come
Okay,
to mama.
okay.
It's all good.
Okay, cool. I can see. Do you want to get
This
married?
is why she was leading a choir in grade
Definitely.
8.
Yes,
You
I
wanna
get
get
it.
married?
I get it.
Yes, I do want to get married. I will get married.
And
Not
you're
that
gonna
I-
be dominant in the marriage? Oh,
Not dominant. I am a dominant female. I don't have to want to be.
okay,
I am.
okay. You need a guy that can handle the dominant. female.
Definitely. I need not someone who can put me in my place because I'm not someone to be put in a place.
Donna.
Yeah, you know, but someone who can handle what I come with and someone who can be like, yeah, this is what I come with too. Let's work with it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't want to say this. You can ask the next question.
Me, I don't believe in marrying projects.
Yes.
What
So-
is that?
What
No,
the-
no, it's for me the idea that so it's like you have men with the idea coming saying, okay, with the idea saying that no, you need to train her to be a certain way.
Yes.
Get a fresh
And
21-year-old
obviously,
and mold
versus
hair.
also
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So
Yeah,
for me, I'm like, dude,
Aquas.
if I want a dog, I'll get a fucking dog.
Yes.
Like, you need to be. You need to
Once I
each
get
other
that dog, they
as-
can cook, son.
Oh, I'm getting a robot,
That dog that can cook, son. La la la.
man. Like once robots and AIs that can cook come, I'm buying it. I'm not gonna.
We're done.
Who you fucking?
No, Pilla, why are you making us synonymous with the person you're fucking with cooking,
It's
bruh?
cooking.
Yeah.
It's cleaning. I don't want to do these things. If I can free up
I
time
want to do them
what I
get
want.
katsami. I don't want to
Yes.
be told, Wutsi, hey, the house is dirty. Stand up, do it. No, no, no,
It's like,
no, no.
It's like what are you creating? If
That's
you can find a
slippery slope.
machine that's able to do all your admin for you, right, in terms of being a musical artist, the question you're asking me is like, who's collecting the royalties? And I'm like, no. Spend more time working on music.
Yeah, boy.
I
Yeah.
get it.
So, yeah, you can never. The person's gonna wake up and be unhappy once they realize the jig is like you
Yeah.
wake up to it because the only way to do that is uvalele umuntu endlini, and then already that's a thing because they're gonna speak to other people and eventually bazomtshela ukuthi hayibo wenzani iyabheda le nto. That's not what it's supposed to be, and you're human. You're gonna fight it. At some point.
You're human.
I also
You're going to fight it.
It's weird. Like I think there needs to be a balance of. So there's general ideas that society has given you that tells you this is what a relationship should look like.
Yeah.
This is what it means to be happy in a relationship, etc. And then there's your own internal voice that says, "Oh, you're happy with this," and then that voice gets ruined by going to an environment where they're like, "He treats you like what? Or she does what?" And then you're like, Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
There's like, no,
Kalug and
if
rate
you
out
are
and
happy
stuff,
for
yeah.
the
Yeah.
parents,
Yeah.
maybe grand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a two-way sword. I mean, I'm totally looking at it as you've surrounded yourself with good friends. You've surrounded just like family strong,
Yeah.
and like I'm looking at it as the average person is very kind and very giving. I'm looking at the average person. Yes, case by case, there's psychos that we've been in relationship with. So when again about Kudisanga, I can see with you need to sort yourself out. Yeah, well, and you do need to be dating a healthy human being
Yes.
mentally.
Yes.
You know.
And don't be afraid to leave.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to leave.
It's that.
If you feel that this is not healthy for
Don't
me
listen
and
to
who
her.
I
Because
am,
Go.
leave.
Go.
Don't hurt yourself by working hard towards hurting that person.
Do you make songs about
Leave.
these things?
I do. I do.
And your relationships, are they good, or are you also dominant female?
Well, wow.
She's shy.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. She comes across as shy. That's just her persona. But unayo
So shy is
leyo
her
nto.
persona.
Yeah, we are like, she's not in your face. Paminang papil, akapapile yena. Kodwa kusho ukuthi she doesn't know how to say, hey, this is this and that is that.
You
Do you
heard?
agree? Do you agree? So she's your spokesperson right now.
But I see because you saw at the beginning it was the other way around. So Ezra's the relationship spokesperson.
Can't deny it.
What have I said? Is a lie. No, it's cool. It's understandable. I mean, some people really do get iffy. I mean, we at the office are always like bugging people about their relationship and bringing it to the public forum. We're thinking, guys, come hear this. Can you hear this?
I love talking about relationships. That's
will
why
show
we
it.
date, guys. Let's talk about it. Like, why are you dating if you want to be cooped up, hurt, you want to cry and jealous, the same cycle? Talk. Kuluma. Let people know. Let people let you know.
Some people like
Talk.
being the hurt person.
Ooh, sis.
No, you can't say, no, you can't judge people.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
There's
I would
no
ever
way.
Be okay towards someone saying I
Like being hurt.
I will
No,
never
but
support
here's
that.
the thing, not
It's
when,
psychological.
When he says people
And
like
your
being hurt, it's
psyche
not-
would be messed up, and you need to come
but
to
the
me.
thing- what
I'll
he's
help
trying
you.
to say, it's not an obvious thing
Yeah.
that people like being hurt. Whereas like people will subconsciously choose certain people around them to ensure that they end up in situations where they're broken again, just so they can justify their subconscious story, but they're not consciously doing it.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
that comes
subconscious.
from deeper rooted issues.
Yeah, but all of you,
Obviously.
only like 10% of you is actually in control.
Yeah.
The rest of it is like your subconscious.
Yeah.
So it's like your
And the
trauma is
energies
controlling your whole
and the
entire life.
spirits around.
brings you to the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys believe in chakra hands?
What? I am a chakra.
What's a
hand.
chakra?
I am a chakra. hand,
What's a
so,
chakra hand?
Spirits
no, a
and-
spiritual person. We keep certain rocks. And stones.
Rocks and
Crystals.
Nah, in your chakra
Burn
hand.
incense.
Shout out to Betty with the
Betty
glasses.
with the shades,
Betty with
nigga.
the
Shades. I'm
Betty
wearing
with the
Betty's
shades.
shades right
What's
now.
Betty
She
with the
shout out
shades?
to Betty.
What's Betty with the shades?
That's Betty with the shades.
No, I thought it was like a social media reference.
You see? That's how dope it is, bro. It's
That's
so
who she
cool.
is.
Do you sell shades?
Say the whole name. You don't have,
She's not wearing any shades.
Baby?
but you are though.
Kona manje.
See, I see.
Pretty she is. Look, you looking cute as
I
shit.
see-
Look
I
at
see
you.
that.
Oh my god.
How am I looking?
I said that you're looking fine too, man. Don't take Betty's shine.
No.
Huh? Oh yeah, that is. I forgot to put it away. Yes,
Label.
guys, you're saying.
That was so ghetto.
Yeah.
What just happened?
No, we just
Ooh, Betty with the shades.
No, there was something happening that they had like this whole conversation, and young Kala from
she's just asking me how does she look. You look fine. You're cute, baby.
Oh wow! So are you not the fashionista here? Not that I'm getting to go. Do you get dressed or like What? She helps you.
Angase ngagqokisa empilweni yami, bro.
Ntwana swag is your swag.
Swag is my swag, dog.
Your swag is your swag.
I'm swagged out. I'm the swag man, bag man of this nation.
Yeah.
I'm the nigga with the swag in
Did
the
y'all
bag.
see these piercings?
What you talking
I was
about?
just about to ask.
Yeah,
how many
did y'all
fucking
Can I actually
piercings?
see it?
How many fucking piercings do you have?
Oh, I used to have 6 on this one ear, right?
6.
And I used to have 3 here, but
So this
because
is you dumbed down.
I did this in school, they were like, "Yo, where you think you are here? What
Take
you?
this off.
What?" And I was like,
I
"Okay."
was afraid of like accidents when it comes to.
No, when you go into a fight, when you know,
Take them
I
off.
mean,
you
No, you
take
gotta
them
you gotta
off.
take it. That's the first thing you take off before you fight.
But there's no other
then you
accident
wig.
that could happen.
yeah, I mean.
A fight is the only accident.
So you don't try to grab my head.
Oh, no.
with Vaseline and shit.
Bro, what's baby doing here? What's baby doing here? I don't mind. She should do it more. I mean, pain in bed is aight. Sometimes.
Take this back to PG-13.
AyZee. It's a family show.
Is it?
I'm joking. It's not. Shout out to my family listening though.
What up? Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to my family not listening.
You're not alone, man. But I said, man, they're busy, man. But they're gonna see this. They're gonna hear this. Shout out to that.
Shout out.
You lent on my podcast. Well, once eventually somebody they know is on the podcast, then they'll be like,
Yeah.
I think I once made my dad listen, and he was with his colleagues and like away on a trip, and he's like, "Yeah, no, silalele la manje, lesangoma listen this tata."
Oh,
I was like, "Thanks for listening, Dad." This is the other shows, yeah. Oh, hey. Specifically sent him that one because it was very respectful. You guys as families, AyZee, how does your family feel about the music thing?
My dad didn't quite know. I don't think he knew. Oh, actually, he might have, but I didn't tell him that I'm actually making music like professionally.
I mean, like you mentioned the jazz club and
Well,
all these artists coming in and out your home. So I'd
Rock
imagine
stars.
that once you get into some form of music, it would have been a comfortable space.
Okay,
so I'm just curious as to why.
I'll tell you the truth, right?
Yeah.
I got a big brother. I got a big brother, and he does music too in
Yeah.
Swaziland. He's a rapper, 80 script. My big brother is the black sheep of the family.
So
He's
I
like,
like ruin things for you. in a
he's
sense.
just, he did, you know, he did a whole lot of shit that was off in the name of music.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, I'm not gonna finish school. I'm not gonna, you know.
Yeah,
I wanna
like
do
when
this,
it's time
honey.
to
Gave it
come.
a
So, you know, every time you know bring it up or talk about it, or my family's reaction towards him,
Yeah.
you know, made me just think,
They're gonna react
me
the
not-
same way to
let
you.
me not, you know, let me not be the one. Let me just do my shit there in silence. So
Pretend
I
to be
did
an
it.
accountant or something.
Also, me and my dad are like, our relationship was kind of like, you know, really complicated. So telling him that I do music was the last thing. I just recently told him, so I do this. That's what
And
I
how
do
was his
with my
response
time.
versus what you were expecting?
He was actually really chill. He was like, "Oh, that's why they pay me." I'm like, "Yeah, they pay me. They pay me money." It's like, okay. Like, how much do they pay? I'm like, man, it depends on who it is I'm dealing with at the time, you know. And he was quite cool. He didn't really take
had
it
you
how I.
already like? Would you say you had already kind of earned his respect as an adult before you told him this?
I feel like maybe I'm getting better in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like our relationship is like a little, you know, it's getting better because he's becoming better in my eyes as well. You see, like
So you guys are actually developing a relationship now.
Which is nice.
we're
Yeah,
doing
it's
it,
cute.
Yeah.
you know. We
Do women have good relationships with their mothers? I'm curious. No, because like generally what you have is, so as you get older, develop a relationship with one of your parents. And I imagine for guys, it's mainly the mother, and this very tough, weird relationship with the father, where it's like, him maybe washing your car rim or paying for car washes, saying "I love you." This is not gonna go beyond this action, or
You ain't hearing these words from me, nigga.
yeah.
That's
Be
why.
hard.
So it's like,
Yeah.
So then I'm asking myself if the opposite exists with women to or mothers to daughters, because like a lot of daughters will speak greatly about their father, like yeah, my dad, like umnandi.
My
I
mom's a
think
bitch.
kumnandi because like, hey, dad is overprotective. It's like, oh, that's my little girl. That's how they always are sometimes, especially mangabu samncane. So you tend to, even though things you guys drift apart because things are not the same anymore, but you always have that image. Would say I was always like,
Protected.
yeah. When it comes to umama being close to her a lot as you grow, it gets sticky and icky because when I was this age, I was doing this. So what's this one doing? Because that's exactly what I'd be thinking,
So like mama projecting.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like our parents get mad and scared before we do anything.
Yeah, it's also
Before we do anything.
like one thing I realized that they really like, and it's a layer we forget, that they really grew up in a different time. Like our parents were going home,
Yeah.
coming back, and like just dead bodies on the streets. Like it's traumatic. It's like, yeah, this is what you do to survive. They
Yeah.
drilled in that, and they did
Yeah.
survive because shitloads of people died.
Mina,
bro.
with the life that I live, they were expecting me to be doing a whole lot of things way earlier, which is wrong. I started music very young, and it was just music. I'm just a kid, and luckily for me, and Gazu, it's not the same circumstances for everyone, but I had people who I could call my brothers, abankada. So
Yeah.
I wasn't into.
How big is your family? Well, sibling wise.
Okay, I've got a lot of siblings. I'll just say that I've got a lot of siblings.
Daddy,
I've
Rolling
got
Stone.
Yeah. You.
Phase it in, man.
Okay, so my daddy has 20 kids.
20.
Yeah.
20.
Yes. It's about 20. I'm lucky number 10.
Lucky number 10.
Yeah.
Where's 10?
Yango is 10.
What about
Does
Casanova?
anybody else also think they're lucky number something?
Yeah.
I'm lucky
So
number 2.
I've got 19 siblings, but apparently because me and my biological
Do you
dad
know
are not
all of
very-
them?
No. We're
I'm
all
still
over the
struggling to
country.
breathe, yo.
I've got a sister in Cape Town who we video chat. We've never met before, but
Oh, really?
we love each other so dearly.
You
That's
guys
my
are
big
like,
sister.
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
sounds
but
like
I'm
a
gonna meet her
conceptual
this year. I'm
album.
excited. I'm gonna go to Cape Town and meet my sister. Very excited. Same with my brothers in Pretoria, like different places. It's everywhere.
Like the dynamic of
Uten
having 19.
Zulu boy.
Man,
Uten Zulu boy. The new strategy of uniting.
you know when
You
you
know?
said that, I laughed and I didn't comment because Zulu boy said he's got he's got kids and he's proud of that. He takes care of them and that's how he wants to build a nation. And
Yeah.
I just laughed because I'm thinking, my nigga low key built a nation. What you doing, bro? Like, what you doing? Like every he's just leaving trademarks. We just trademarks.
To
out just so-
unite everybody.
we're
that
uniting. It's exciting.
What? How often do you see your dad?
I don't know where the hell he is.
Oh wow!
I don't know. No, seriously. Not even confronted by it. I don't know where the hell he is.
Like for real? Like
No, for real, for real. I have a stepdad.
Okay,
My mom's
okay.
remarried. I have a very great stepdad in my life. He's my dad. He's who I call
So
dad.
how did
He
you find
raised
your
me.
siblings?
Father figure.
Menga been cool. Uyokuvakasha ko-auntie. Abanye saseyingane. And then I'm sure my baba got fed up because this common nigga is not really interested. It's just your mom and your aunt. So it's just, family dynamics.
Yeah.
Family dynamics.
Interesting.
We grew apart. Abanye found each other online, believe it or not.
I'm still digesting, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. My life is very crazy. My life is crazy.
That's gonna make you a dope artist, though. Like the most
So-
talented people are fucked up.
So this is the reference points that you always had in terms of when you're going through you're struggling to certain decisions. You're able to call your older siblings and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, which is not okay. What I'm about to say is not really correct, but I hope I find better words. I raise myself, because I don't really have like an older sibling to turn to right here. I know I've got older siblings. I know I've got people to turn to, but they are not always immediate. They're not right here. So I've always been alone most of my life. It's just what it is. So I think that's where the creativity comes from. That's where the writing comes from.
You're forced to find something to do for yourself.
Yeah. Of which bakhona abantu, but I'm, I'm like right here alone and they're there, so it's just what it is.
That's wild, man.
It's a crazy ass story. How do you deal with the person with 19 siblings when an AyZee?
Well, how many siblings do you have? I mean, in case of that.
Oh, the shade of it all, baby.
I got
It's not shade, it's truth.
Fucking Joburg.
oh shit, sorry
It's
guys.
truth. It's the
I
truth.
got like seven siblings that I'm sure
That's
that I
still
know
a
of.
number.
It's like 7.
Yeah, but
Seven,
your
seven, like
number is, so
Liloxian.
overwhelming.
No.
Just
Like
around.
seven.
Oh no, actually, I lied. That was a lie. My dad has 8 kids, including myself.
Yeah.
Your
My
mom.
mom has 2 kids
Okay. So
after me. So
10.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
9 siblings.
9
9
siblings.
siblings.
Oh, yeah.
Now-
9, yeah.
But
Wow.
the similarities between our stories are just mind
Yeah.
blowing as I keep listening. There's some things I don't know about her that I'm also learning.
Guys are like
Like
musical twin flames.
You guys would naturally, it's the energies.
Yeah.
It's the energies. You guys revolve. You guys are 2 black holes. You're about-
What?
The 2 stars collapsing into each other.
Yes. Like at the end of a star, some stars are
I
so
need to
big.
give you some lessons to get your words. I'm just
What's wrong with my
How did
words?
this work?
No,
Did
man.
you say?
On purpose.
You say 2 black holes? 2 black.
Black holes.
yeah, even that alone is horrible.
Why is it horrible?
A black hole?
Do you know how cool black holes are? Do you know that we only just took a picture of a black hole like a year ago? Like, come on, guys.
Those
I can-
holes that go forever.
become-
Yeah, like
Yeah. So 2 black holes like smashing into each other. Like it's
so.
a
Does it make one big black hole?
Yes, they make so like when you guys are like what's
Doublecup Houdini.
Yeah, Doublecup Houdini. That's the black holes. And then like once they're so big, they can shoot out shit
Are
like
you high?
quasars.
Are you high?
No.
Okay.
This is normal. I just what I do. I watch space shit. I watch.
Oh, you watch space? Okay, okay, get it.
Yeah. Black holes are cool. They're not lame.
They're not lame at all.
Shout out
At all.
M87.
Shut up.
Shout out.
M87.
Shout out.
What's the reference for M87?
Oh,
Y'all
it's-
got- y'all
it's the
got
picture of
alcohol
the
in
black
here?
hole we took. That NASA took.
Excuse
Oh,
me, I got
so
alcohol
what does
somewhere.
M83
There's-
mean
there's
after
Jaeger there.
black hole?
Oh.
Wow. Like we'll get you. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Compliments of youth sports. I'll replace it. Hope.
We're in
It's
this.
behind you there.
Ish.
Yeah. There's
Shout
like-
out Ezra.
Put your hand there.
Shout out Ezra.
Yo, shout out to me. I feel like I'm about to be warm in this motherfucker.
20, man. 20.
Thank you so much. We got the, red BZ in this.
Thank you.
Welcome to Deeply Rooted Studios.
This is why I always say, fuck KZN.
There's a glass there if you want to just make a cocktail.
Do you know how many siblings I have? I have 1 brother.
That's crazy.
I'm closer
it's
to you
not.
guys.
Yes.
Perfectly normal.
That's crazy, man. How's life?
It's normal. I have 1 brother. That's it. See, this one fascinates KZN, man. You see this one, I'm like KZN. You're shocked at the fact that I only have 1 brother. You're like, how does that work?
Speak on the
And this one, I'm
microphone.
shocked you have fucking 20.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
It's
I've
quite
only
normal.
got
It's quite
3
normal.
siblings.
So you know the chaos.
Not
Is
really.
your house chaotic with your sibling?
I've got cousins.
No? So ngiyafana because ngiyavakashelana, you know.
But it's seasonal, It's not all the time.
And that's the crazy thing about me too, because we don't have the same mom. They
Yeah.
have their moms, so it's seasonal.
Okay, cool.
So it's like
almost
it's
your
cousins, but we're
sibling.
not cousins. These are my siblings, yabo.
Most there.
I hear you.
Do you mind moving the bottle that's blocking your lovely face, AyZee?
Thank you for telling me.
No problem. No problem. That's what I do. So you guys write raps, I make content.
Can I put it here?
Yeah.
feel like
So
it-
beyond COVID, you guys, did you guys make this project during the COVID? How did it affect you?
Yeah,
What
we
happened?
made the project during COVID.
Oh, during lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so nice. It was so easy.
We
Okay, it wasn't so
So what, did you
easy,
have a
but it
studio
was.
set up at home?
We called one of our friends, right?
Oh, in Pulumted.
We called a friend
Yeah.
So this is like a confession now.
to record us at someone's house.
At someone else's house using
Oh.
their equipment. though.
using their equipment.
Okay, so you got a house.
Yes.
And then got like a little studio, pop-up studio.
Yes.
And then you recorded it all at once.
What the writing process of a rainbow shit happened over the phone.
Yeah.
So we were doing everything
Literally.
over the phone, calling
We
each
never
other,
met up.
writing. We met up the night before the studio session
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
to actually go through every song.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
to
then-
answer that question, like we did record it one go, and then it was a matter of what's missing.
No,
Then
but that's
dope.
that's
Like, I
that's
feel
dope.
like, yeah, it should have been a documented process. 'Cause like
Actually, we did document.
We
We do
did.
have it. It's
We
just-
do
it's
have
just a
some-
matter of
that,
putting shit
here's
together.
the thing: you struggling with social media content, that's the gold.
Yeah, that is the goal. Literally.
Complete
Literally.
a whole-
Yeah.
Literally.
I think people want to see that.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
Like,
it's a,
I'm
it's a
interested.
story. Like this is
Because it's like
that you didn't post.
whether you wrote
It's just
it
that there's
there.
a lot of explicit and censored content.
It's social media, bro.
No. We want sponsors and endorsements. So if they see us doing that kind of activity, because if you edit the video, there's basically 1 second of clean stuff.
Well, you can make it. You can definitely find a balance.
Yeah.
Find a
It's a matter
balance
of
somewhere.
finding a
Yeah.
balance.
That's where you hire dope editors or people that are dope around you. They're able to.
What up? Oh, the house is full of talent, nigga. Like we got
We
people.
got bigger
that-
people behind the camera. Apparently. Anyway, that's interesting, guys, and well done for. Do you think it would have happened if it wasn't
Lockdown
without
didn't happen.
lockdown?
Yes, it would
Yes,
have.
it would
Still
have.
Still
Would have.
have.
Do you think
We
it would've
wanted
delayed
it
the process,
so bad.
or would have slowed down the process, or
I don't think it would have.
so it didn't.
Because
wasn't
it
extra
wasn't-
petrol, it wasn't like
The
an
the only
accelerator.
the only thing that lockdown did for us was it kept people away from work so that they could work with us.
So it helped. Things aligned.
Yeah, you
Even
know.
though it was
you got
hard.
time now?
Yeah, it was hard
Instead of
following
doing-
regulations because kwakusamiswa imoto at that
Yeah,
time.
well, yeah.
It was actually very hectic. Yayisaqala, like kukhona
Yeah.
amasosha and all of that stuff was very hectic.
So
Like, it
called
wasn't easy to
Chesterville,
move.
Buffett. Ow!
Umega.
Ow!
Sigh.
Sigh. Ow!
Sigh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, guys, and well done. The
Thank
project
you.
the project is nice. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Who mixed and mastered?
Ow.
Mega.
And sigh.
Hey,
Yes, what's
it's
up?
clean. They
Just
got their
the two.
sounds out.
Ah.
Yo.
Yo.
I haven't met this person. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know them too. I'm just talking from I
Oh,
listened to the
okay.
projects a few times.
I've been recording with Omega for quite some time now, so
Mm.
like I was very confident to go to okay, I know Omega. I've heard some songs that Omega mixed for AyZee, and I
Yeah.
know how he is with my voice in terms of mixing. So I was like, definitely, we have
Was
to.
that
go
part
to
of
Omega.
like the planning process of this?
Yes.
Who's recording us?
Definitely, because Melissa
We actually brought Omega and Sai together
Mm-hmm.
for the actual mix and engineering of the project.
Yeah.
They both did that. They both recorded us as well.
Yeah.
Omega and Sai.
Both of them working.
Sai worked on some of the most
So what
of the
did they
tracks.
enjoy also working together?
Yeah, they definitely
that's
did.
You got two geeks together, didn't you?
Oh, shout out to AyZee, guys, because after the whole recording process, I had to
Yeah.
go to Joburg and handle business, and I was there for like almost the whole year. And AyZee was the one handling ukuthi ubani ozothatha project ayilungise manje.
Yeah, the logistics of
Yeah,
the whole
like you know, it was
project,
just
yeah.
over the phone all over again. It was just like we
Yeah.
recorded and now I'm gone, and I felt so bad that I couldn't be hands on as much as she was. So shout out for that, because I don't think we would be here if she didn't.
Yeah,
she
but
didn't
it
be
takes
hands on.
time.
Shout
On
out.
both of your parts, it takes a lot of maturity to understand that a win for Ezra is a win for AyZee because
Yeah,
you guys
definitely.
have entitled yourself to the music, and it's not easy to to let your ego go sometimes. Like it's tiring to take hard drives and move it.
And move around, yo.
And shit could break,
Yo.
and there's a file missing.
Yo, bruh.
And there's this plugin
You're
doesn't
saying
work.
it all right now. Everything she used to call me almost every day, like this file, dog. Yeah, I can't find this hard drive.
You
Who
gotta
has this?
start
And I'm like,
over.
I'm like, Joburg, these are what's on it. But you can't really say that because it seems like you're being
Like you
a
don't
a-hole,
care.
you know, like you know, like you don't care. You know, so I'm just like, okay, just try to find it. But
The supporters,
Yeah.
is more
It means
important.
everything.
Yeah.
It actually means everything to not feel like you're on your
You're
own.
on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, most deaf guys. Pleasure having you here. Where can
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
been
get
dope.
a hold of you guys on social medias? Social medias.
What's your social media handle?
Man, you know,
Wait. It's training. Okay, we're watching you go.
I'm AyZee_31 on Instagram. You know, you can find me on Twitter at Asandazamaswazi. Facebook, my page is AyZee, but you can also find me there as Asandazamaswazi.
How do you spell AyZee?
AyZee. That's caps A. That's caps C.
Media training.
You know.
Done by the content producer.
You know, yeah. AyZee, capital A, capital Z.
Yeah. And yourself, Ish?
It's Ezra_Tai. That's EZRA_Tai on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook.
Tai is TAI.
What's the name of the project?
Rainbow shit. You can get it Yokin Dao.
Yokin Dao.
Apple, you
So
know.
it's literally called rainbow
Title.
shit.
Yeah, it's rainbow
Like
shit.
SH.
Shit. Yeah, with the shit. It's
And
rainbow
then
shit.
You guys don't want to post stuff because you're afraid of losing endorsements?
Ah, look at how that turned around.
It's on.
No, I feel like rainbow shit is way lighter than the content on those videos.
Yeah, cool. We
So,
could totally put Nike on that.
so yeah,
No, it's
man.
been awesome having you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so
Double
much
so
for
much
Doublecup
for having-
Houdini.
Of course.
Can I get you guys saying Black House Talk?
Black House Talk.
Black House Talk. What you talking
House
about?
Talk.
every day,
you know-
all
what you know
day,
about this?
nigga.
What you know about that?
That's what's up.
Now tune in to RadioDR.co.uk.